actually not only train them for competitions, but Visakha Vidyalaya, the school that you train, you've also put on productions that involve synchronized swimming. So there's one that's coming up as well. But before we go to that, let's speak about the history. How did that start up, that initiative?
So doing concerts, water ballet concerts started before me. I wasn't involved in the first concert. That happened in 1995 and I was in grade 1 then. So that was called Rhythms in Water. And then they have done productions like Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast. So those I was a part of. I wasn't a part of the first concert. And so I was just taking part, just another student. I think in Cinderella, one of those people who have to read it to the king, who comes and narrates something. And I wasn't even really good then. I was just very, very small, and they told me to, because I was cute and tiny, to come and read this. So that was my part, and it was a huge deal. And I was in part of just one routine, going in a circle and coming back. Ever since
you have to start somewhere, right?
Someone has to start somewhere. So ever since that, I've been continuing, and then my first concert was The Little Mermaid, and that's when we. Back when I was in school, we didn't have a pool. So as soon as I left, they made a pool, and I had to do a concert as the opening of the pool, and that was Little Mermaid. So then I think I was not working. But after that, getting into marketing really also helped me get that experience into this. So if I talk about the concert that I'm doing this year, is out of the standards that I've ever done before. So after Little Mermaid, I did a production called Alice in Wonderland. So Visakha, we have done
building up.
Yes, we have done so many productions. Like I said, Cinderella, Little Mermaid, Alice in Wonderland. All of that was fairy tales, and there was a story involved. But this time we're doing something different. We're not sticking to a fairy tale. We've run out of fairy tales. I think we've done everything. Because when we did Beauty and the Beast, even though it was called Beauty and the Beast, it was a mix of all fairy tale characters.
Oh, I see. Okay. So this year you're doing something different then.
Yes.
Let's hear about this year's production.
So this year, it was very random, to be honest, how the theme came up. We were brainstorming as in it was not a big deal. It was just me and my students. We just sat by the pool and said, okay, let's do a concert. It's high time we do one again, because the last time we did was 3 years ago. And we really need to push and get more people coming into the sport. And that's what really triggers the sport to develop as well. Because as soon as you announce there's a concert, everybody wants to come and be a part of it.
Definitely.
And then what I do is grab all of them and make sure they continue their best talent. So we were talking, and then we were thinking, let's do another story. So we got ideas like Peter Pan to these Brave and so many animated things that came out recently.
Okay.
And none of them really, I just felt it didn't inspire the girls, because it's just going to be another play which they don't really love doing. So then we were talking, and I said, okay, what do y'all really like to do? They said they love to dance to the songs they love, and their dances in the water. So we picked up a few songs that we like, and we thought, how can we connect it to a story? That didn't work, because these days none of the songs are consistent. It's very random people talking about different
situations
topics. So we wanted a name as well, a grand name, and then this Lady Gaga's song Applause came up. And so Applause is a good name.
Definitely.
And it's nothing to do saying water ballet. It has no touch of water or ballet or anything. It's just it's a grand name saying Applause. So then we said, okay, let's have that, and let's end the show with Applause, which is a very nice song, because there's a lot of variation, and there's so much you can do. We love songs with variations, so that it's not monotonous.
Definitely.
So you can do so many different moves. So this time they're dancing for all the songs they love, which they listen to these days, and all the hit songs. So for us, it's not about pleasing everybody who comes to watch, because we want to push ourselves. We really want to go to that next level professionally, internationally, and we have done that recently, and that really inspired.
And when the girls are doing something that they like, then they'll enjoy it, and I'm sure in turn the audience will enjoy it as well.
Exactly.
So that's important. So let's hear when applause is going to happen and how if someone wants to come and watch, one of our viewers.
It's happening on the 25th, 26th and 27th of April at the Visakha Vidyalaya Swimming Complex. Tickets will be out in 2-3 days at the complex, but I think the posters are out and there is a contact number which you can call and reserve your tickets.
All right.
And all that.
So brilliant. So applause presented to you by Visakha Vidyalaya. Its water ballet team is going to be happening on the 25th, 26th and 27th of April. It's something to look out for if you're interested in some really great sports events, and not just sports actually, it's entertainment, it's all put together. A brilliant evening of entertainment for anyone who comes to watch. So thank you so much, Robini, for being with us, and of course I think you and your girls will be back somewhere during the course of the week to speak to us a little bit more about water ballet and its presence here in Sri Lanka. But until I see you then, that's it. So I hope that you had a great time on the show as well.
I did.
So thank you so much for being with us, and don't go anywhere, because right after the break we will be speaking to another Sri Lankan lady who has been making waves, and this is in the music scene. But before we go, this is Dark Horse by Katy Perry.